A wedding that became something far greater, a cultural moment that captivated a nation and caught the world's attention. As Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant vowed to spend their lives together, the world watched, spellbound, as a love story unfolded on a scale rarely seen. It wasn't just a wedding. It was what the New York Times described as introducing the world to India's Gilded Age.
अंबानी परिवार के कुलभूषण अनंत अंबानी का विवाह सौभाग्यकांक्षिनी राधिका के साथ संपन्न हुआ.
A rising India showing the world what it means to mix celebration with devotion and humility with grandeur. It was a celebration of love and legacy. The youngest son of Mukesh Ambani, Anant, stepping into the global spotlight. A man whose dreams are as expansive as his devotion is deep.
सनातन ने मुझे बहुत प्रेरणा दी. आप अगर देखोगे तो
आप
हमारे
बहुत रिलीजियस हैं.
जी भगवान जो भी है भगवान के कारण हम सब हैं.
The Anant Radhika love story culminated in the July wedding last year. But ever since the couple met, they had been predestined to be together.
Like my brother-in-law says that when he used to see my sister, he had volcanoes and fountains going up in his heart. I would say I have earthquakes and tsunamis going in my heart when I see Radhika.
True to his deeply spiritual nature, the youngest Ambani scion proposed to Radhika at the sacred Srinathji temple in Rajasthan back in December 2023.
सनातन धर्म में विवाह को जीवन का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण संस्कार मानते हैं. अनंत काल से विवाह व्यक्ति को समाज से, धर्म से और आध्यात्म से जोड़ता है.
With the date set for July 12, 2024, festivities were meticulously planned to seamlessly blend ritual with grand galas, hosting the who's who of the world. When they did kick off, the festivities started with what Anant calls his seva, the unveiling of his lifelong mission for wildlife protection, Vantara.
This was my giving back to society. I started off small and then, as my grandfather said, dare to dream. So I dreamt and then I made it a reality.
People ask me, when did Anant start Vantara? I don't think there's any start date. It's always just been in his heart. I've had the privilege of watching Anant and his team pour their hearts and souls into making this vision a reality. Anant, I will never be able to express how proud I am of you.
Spanning 3,000 acres of lush terrain, Vantara has emerged as India's state-of-the-art sanctuary for rescued and endangered animals, contributing to cutting-edge research and breeding programs.
पापा ने बोला कि अगर करना है तो दुनिया का सबसे अच्छा करिए.
Anant played host to over 1,200 dignitaries who arrived for the 3-day pre-wedding bash at Reliance Greens. The guest list was testament to Anant's global stature. CEOs, world leaders and icons from every field, drawn by his vision. As the dignitaries arrived, Anant personally stepped up to welcome them.
I would like to thank each and every one of you present here. I know everyone has made it to Jamnagar to make me and Radhika feel special. We are all honored and humbled to have all of you here.
Under the skies of Gujarat, global icons and heads of states mingled with Hollywood and Bollywood's biggest stars. Cheering for the young couple amid music and dance. Exquisite feasts were curated by dozens of chefs. And a big drone light show illuminated the night sky. And the pre-wedding highlight? A private concert by pop icon Rihanna. This was her first full-length performance in nearly 8 years.
And thanks to the Ambani family, I am here tonight.
होएगी रिहाना होएगी बियॉन्से साथी दा हाय रिहाना हाय बियॉन्से
मुच्यते कर्म बंधने
Yet the pre-wedding festivities never lost sight of India's core values, bhakti and seva. In Jamnagar, the Ambanis hosted a special Shiv Shakti Puja to invoke the blessings of Bhagwan Shiva and Ma Parvati. As they have done for decades, they also engaged in a generous outreach to honor the local community, organizing meals for 51,000 people from the area.
मेरे दादी जामनगर के रहवासी है और मैं शादी इसीलिए कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि उनका घर यहाँ है और हमारा भी हम गुजरात के हैं.
Jamnagar became the Karm Bhumi for my father and me, a place where we found our mission, passion and purpose. Jamnagar was a totally barren land. It was a desert 30 years ago. What you see now is the realization of Dhirubhai's dream.
The Reliance Foundation, where Anant is also executive director, organized a deeply touching gesture. Mass weddings were sponsored for 50 underprivileged couples at the Reliance Township. The Ambanis ensured that every detail was thoughtfully arranged, from wedding attire and jewelry and traditional rituals. A few weeks later, 1,200 of the couple's close friends and family were hosted at a private event that saw surprise performances by the Backstreet Boys, DJ David Guetta, and pop legend Katy Perry. But for the Ambanis, the guiding principle has always been Manav Seva Hi Madhav Seva. True to that tenet, as the July wedding approached, Anant and family also ensured that for 40 days, continuous community kitchens fed thousands of people every single day. It wasn't just food. Dance and culture were also a big theme throughout the grand wedding. From Garba in Jamnagar to Kokilaben hosting a Dandiya night for the couple. And the highlight, Neeta Ambani's heartfelt and soulful dance performance, symbolizing a mother's love and showcasing Indian spirituality through dance. Radhika's own artistic journey mirrors the Ambani family's tradition of nurturing Bharatiya Kala and Sanskriti. In 2022, with Anant's encouragement, Radhika had performed her Arangetram in Bharatnatyam, marking the culmination of years of seva to the dance form. As the main wedding festivities kicked off, spanning 6 days and multiple venues, the Ambani and merchant families immersed themselves in a series of deeply traditional ceremonies and rituals, blended with grand galas. The Haldi ceremony, where Anant and Radhika were lovingly anointed with turmeric, followed by the Sangeet, where both families came together showing their lighter side. Neeta and Mukesh Ambani also kicking off the celebration with a heartfelt performance with their charming grandchildren. And another exclusive performance from pop sensation Justin Bieber. As the Sangeet saw dazzling acts by Bollywood stars, Anant's Grand Bharat set out in true regal style. Family, friends and notable guests bringing the event to life. As the entourage reached the venue, an emotional and personal welcome from Radhika's mother for Anant. A graceful dance that honoured tradition and added a personal touch. Just as the streets of Mumbai glittered, so did the wedding venue. After all, the guest list read like a global hall of fame. The wedding brought the world to India and India to the world. Arriving dignitaries included the who's who of the world, from former British Prime Ministers Tony Blair and Boris Johnson to former US Secretary of State John Kerry and Samsung CEO Han Jong-hee. Anant's charisma was on full display as he mingled with global icons. Hollywood icons like Kim and Khloe Kardashian dazzled onlookers. WWE legend John Cena added to the spectacle. But this wasn't just about attending a festivity. Many celebrities came because of their personal bond with Anant, whose loyalty and warmth have built lasting friendships. The wedding symbolized a true global convergence in the heart of Amchi, Mumbai. The sight of such diverse luminaries gathered to honor an Indian wedding was unprecedented. It sent a clear message: the world's eyes were on India, and India proudly put its best foot forward. The wedding remained deeply anchored in Bharatiya tradition. The entire venue at Geo World Centre transformed into a vibrant homage to Kashi. Neeta Ambani drew inspiration from her visit to the holy city, overseeing recreation of its iconic ghats and bustling shops. The bride's entry by boat evoking a journey on the Ganges, and the hall's walls designed to resemble ancient temples. India's diverse dharmic traditions were represented by a variety of gurus who were present to bless the couple. From Shankaracharya of Dwarka Peeth, Jagadguru Rambhadracharya and others. Even the attire was a celebration of Indianness, a sartorial tribute to the nation's diverse heritage. Pinned to Anant's sherwani was a special brooch bearing a portrait of his late grandfather Dhirubhai. A quiet but deeply emotional gesture, an acknowledgement of the great legacy he bears responsibility for.
Whenever I see Anant, I see my father Dhirubhai in him. His same can do, will do, nothing is impossible attitude. And in Radhika, he has found an ideal life partner.
The Viva ceremony itself was one of sanctity and joy. Nita Ambani moved many to tears with her heartfelt words on the importance of daughters.
स्त्री पूजनीय है, वो जननी है, वो अन्नपूर्णा है, वो सुख, समृद्धि और ऐश्वर्य लाती है। इसलिए हम धरती को माँ कहते हैं, नदिया को माँ कहते हैं और भारत को भी भारत माँ कहते हैं।
In India, no task, especially something as sacred as a wedding, is complete without invoking the blessings of ancestors. It was only fitting that the Prime Minister himself attended the Ashirwad ceremony. Narendra Modi arrived to a grand welcome and spent time at the mandap to bless the couple. His presence was more than ceremonial or personal. It was a powerful acknowledgement of Reliance's integral role in India's economic story as wealth creators, employers, and nation builders. Anant symbolizing a new generation that dreams big and will build the India of tomorrow.
Anant in Sanskrit means that which has no end. It means infinite. And I see infinite potential in Anant. मैं अनंत में अनंत शक्ति देखता हूँ.
The Anant Radhika wedding itself became a symbol of India's story, a massive branding exercise for India. The global spotlight on the festivities showcased India's capability to host world-class events. It reinforced Bharat's image as a land of prosperity and boundless potential. It generated thousands of jobs, energized several small and medium enterprises, and gave a significant boost to the hospitality and service sectors. As the rituals wound down, it was time for the grand reception, the Mangal Utsav hosted at the Geo World Centre. Nearly 14,000 guests attended this gala evening, a testament to the Ambanis' worldwide relationships. Anant's warmth and hospitality was evident as he welcomed many guests. Guests were regaled to a private concert by A.R. Rahman himself. Even amidst the festivities though, the Ambani family not forgetting to thank those who made the entire event possible. In a touching conclusion to the festivities, a special gratitude event paid tribute to thousands of staff members, artisans and service providers who had worked tirelessly behind the scenes.
मेरे भाई बहन माता पिता समान लोग यहाँ आए हुए हैं, इनका मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करना चाहता हूँ। इनके कारण हम सब ने, मेरे भाई मेरी बहन माता पिता हम सब सुरक्षित रहते हैं और हमारा घर एकदम अच्छा रहता है।
With the echoes of tradition guiding their steps, Anant and Radhika were welcomed into their home. While the wedding of the century may have drawn to a close, the true essence of Anant and Radhika Ambani's union is only just beginning to unfold. One of the biggest milestones post-wedding for the couple was the formal inauguration of Vantara. In an event that underscored the importance of this initiative, Prime Minister Modi himself arrived at Vantara, joining Anant in touring the facilities. The concept of Seva has also been ingrained in other initiatives that Anant spearheaded. He embarked on a 150-kilometer-long Padyatra, walking alongside villagers to raise awareness about environmental conservation and the importance of preserving India's cultural heritage. When the Kumbh Mela kicked off in Prayagraj, Anant was keenly involved as the Reliance Foundation rolled out the red carpet for pilgrims. While it's been a year since their grand wedding, its legacy will endure far beyond the closing fireworks. In every sense, this marriage of two souls became a proud statement that when India celebrates, the whole world will celebrate too.